of the 7th unit. In previous class, we have to discuss about basic concepts of hooks. It will be discuss about characteristics of object-oriented programming, advantages of object-oriented programming, and disadvantages of object-oriented programming. And last one will be the limitations of object-oriented programming. And next concept will be the classes and objects. In previous year, we have to discuss the C++ program using only for the main function. In this year, we have to discuss using the classes. We have to implement the programs. And today's topic is classes and object. And class means it is one of the keyword, and class is also one of the collection of objects. And it will be containing the collection of objects. For example, sun, moon, stars. So these are the objects of a class solar system, and solar system is one of the class that will be containing the collection of objects that is generally defined as the class. And class, it is also one of the user defined data type. And user defined data type means a data type that will be defined by the user. So user means people who write the computer program, that is generally defined as the user. And class is also one of the user defined data type, and data type that will be defined by the user, that is generally defined as the class. And class, it will be containing the grouping of objects or collection of objects. So we have to declare in a class. In C++ programming, the declaration of class using its own general format. For example, the general format of class or declaration of class that will be represented as declaration of a class or general format of class, like it will be written as in C++ programming, it will be written as class name or user defined name. Next, and class name instead of we have to written user defined name. And next one, opening brace, it will be containing the access specifiers, private data member function. Next, public data member function. Next, protect page. Data member function. Next, closing parenthesis, brace, and finally terminated as semicolon. So this is another declaration of a class name, and class declaration that will be enclosed between opening and closing braces, and finally master should terminated as semicolon. And private, public, protected. So these are the three keywords. Keywords means it is a predefined word in a C++, and private, public, protected. So these are the generally defined as access specifiers. So in 1 marks question asking name any access specifiers are used in C++. So answer will be private, public, protected. So these are the access specifiers are used in C++, and it will be declaring data members and member functions. So first we have to know about what is data member and member function. And data members means the variables or declaration. The variables declaration is called as data members or member data. And member function means a function that will be defined by the public section, and function that will be declared in a public section that is generally defined as the member function. So for example, register number, char, name of 20. Next, float, fees. So these are the data members: register number, name, fees, and register number is one of the variable of data type int. For example, and register number, it has no containing fractional part. That's why we have to take as the data type int. And name is also one of the sequence of characters that will be containing the data type char. So on name, it will be containing no digits. It will be containing the sequence of characters of the data type char and character type. And fees, it will be containing both integer value as well as fractional values. We have to take as the data type float, and we have to take as another access specifier that will be public. Public is one of the access specifier. We have to take as two-member function: void get the data and void put the data. So, and class declaration, we have to consider one of the examples: student. Class name is also one of the student. We have to take another two access specifier: private and public. So private and public, these are the two access specifier. Next, we have to take as the data members. So register number, name, and fees. So these are the data members or member data. The variables declaration is called a data member or member data, and what get the data and put the data. So these are the member functions. Member functions means a function that will be declared in a public section. So get data is also one of the function, and put the data is also one of the function that will be declared in public section, that is generally defined as member function. And function means it is one of the named group of statements that is generally defined as function. In previous year we have to discuss about functions, types of functions, and in this syllabus we have to use implementing the C++ program using class declaration and using classes. And class means it is one of the collection of objects. So that is one of the example for class declaration. So asking 5 marks question, explain class definition declaration with a suitable example. So we have to write it the answer. Class is also one of the collection of object, and class is also one of the keyword. The declaration of class. So we have to write the declaration of class and give one of the example. So this question carries 5 marks. And next one concept like that will be the access specifiers. And access specifiers in C++. Suppose access specifiers, and access specifier, it will be defining the scope of data. Scope of data. That is generally defined as access specifiers. And in C++, suppose 3 access specifiers like that will be the private, second one public, and third one protected. So these are the 3 access specifiers supported in a C++: private, public, protected. So next we have to know about one by one. First one, that will be the private access specifier. And private is also one of the keyword. It is also one of the access specifier. It will be used to accessing the data members by the member function. That is generally defined as private access specifier. For example, we have to declaring in private access specifier. We have to declaring, for example, int register number, already generally defined as the data member. So in register number taken as the data type int, and name it will be taken as the data type char. For example, another one of the example will be there, like example 1, example 2, Pravesh colon int x comma int y. X and y are the data members or member data that will be declared in private section. So these are the two examples for private access specifier. And next one, and private access specifier is one of the default access specifier. So and next one, that will be the public access specifier. And public is also one of the type of access specifier. Public is also one of the keyword. It is used to declaring the data member. It can be accessed by member function outside the class also. And public, it will be declaring member functions. Like for example, public is also one of the access specifier. Colon, it will be written as void get the data and void put the data. To get the data and put the data, so these are the two member functions that will be declared in a public section. That is one of the example for public. And third one, access specifier, like that will be the protected. And protected is also one of the access specifier. It is also one of the keyword. It is also declared the data member or member data, and it will be accessed by the member function or friend function of the class. So these are these three access specifiers are supported by C++. And asking 5 marks question, explain different types of access specifiers or explain different access specifiers in a C++ asking 5 marks question. These are the three access specifiers will be there: private, public and protected. Thank you.